What are fractions? Hey everyone! Have you ever eaten half a pizza? Or maybe shared a chocolate bar with a friend? If you have, guess what? You've already used fractions. Fractions might sound a little scary, but they're really just a way of talking about parts of things. Today, we're going to explore the wonderful world of fractions and see how they pop up all around us. Get ready for some fraction fun! So, what exactly is a fraction? Well, a fraction shows us a part of something. Think of it like a piece of a puzzle, or a slice of cake. It's not the whole thing, just a portion of it. Every fraction has two important numbers, one on top and one on the bottom. These numbers tell us everything we need to know about the fraction. Let's break them down. The top number in a fraction is called the numerator. The numerator tells you how many parts you have. Imagine you have one slice of pizza. The numerator would be 1. The bottom number is called the denominator. The denominator tells you how many parts the whole thing is divided into. If that pizza was cut into 4 slices, the denominator would be 4. So, one slice of that pizza is 1/4. Let's look at some common fractions. You've probably heard of 1/2. This means something is divided into 2 equal parts, and you have one of those parts. What about 3/4? That means something is divided into 4 parts, and you have 3 of them. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Sometimes, fractions can look different but actually be the same amount. These are called equivalent fractions. Think about it, 1/2 of a pizza is the same as 2/4 of a pizza, right? And it's also the same as 4/8 of a pizza. These are all equivalent fractions. They represent the same amount, just divided into different numbers of pieces. Fractions can also be proper or improper. A proper fraction is when the top number, numerator, is smaller than the bottom number, denominator. For example, 2/3 or 5/8. These fractions are less than 1/2. An improper fraction is when the top number is bigger than or equal to the bottom number. For example, 5/3 or 8/8. These fractions are equal to or greater than 1/2. Don't worry too much about these for now, but it's good to know the terms. Fractions are easier to understand when you can see them. Imagine a circle divided into 3 equal parts. If you shade one of those parts, you've shaded 1/3 of the circle. You can also use objects to visualize fractions. If you have a group of 5 apples and you give away 2, you've given away 2/5 of the apples. Number lines are also great for seeing how fractions fit between whole numbers. Here's a fun fact for you. The word fraction comes from the Latin word fractio, which means to break. Isn't that cool? It makes sense, because fractions are all about breaking things into parts. Okay, teachers and parents, here's a fun activity you can do with your students or kids. Cut an apple or a pizza into different fractions. Ask them questions like, which is bigger, 1/2 or 1/3, or, can you show me 3/4 of the apple? So, there you have it. Fractions are everywhere, from sharing snacks to measuring ingredients in a recipe. They are a fundamental part of math and everyday life. Look around you today and see what things you can split into equal parts. You might be surprised at how many fractions you find. Keep practicing, and you'll become a fraction master in no time.